welcome to another vlog. I'm very excited for this vlog because this weekend I am going to read loads of creepy books and watch loads of Halloween type movies to get in the mood for October. So this weekend, which my weekends are running from Friday to Monday because I currently don't have a job and I'm job searching, and it's one of the perks of being unemployed. You get a really long weekend. And I have a really ambitious goal for this weekend. I want to read 4 books. I want to read a couple horrors and catch up on another one. So this weekend I would like to read The Wailing Woman by Maria Lewis. I just got this from the library yesterday. I don't even remember requesting it, but I must have requested it for some reason. Anyways, it has to do with banshees, which I'm kind of interested in, and it has a long line behind me for people who have put it on hold. So I'm gonna read this. I'm gonna start this one today, actually, just to get it like out of the way so I can return it to the library. I would like to read The Woman in Black by Susan Hill. I've never read this. I have seen the movie, but it was ages ago. I can't remember it, but it's pretty short, so I want to get this one down this weekend. And this one I'm so excited for, The Only Good Indians by Stephen Graham Jones. I'm so excited to read this one. I've heard amazing things, but I just don't know what to expect. And I want to read this one as well. And the last one, Max Brooks' Devolution, a first-hand account of the Rainier Sasquatch Massacre. Me and my brother are weirdly like obsessed with Bigfoot, and he actually lives up in the PNW, the Pacific Northwest, so like we're like super in with all the Bigfoot stuff. So I'm really excited to read that one. And on top of all of those, I really need to catch up. Sorry, I forgot it. I really need to catch up with it. I'm about 330 pages into it, but I should be close to halfway. So I definitely want to get some reading done with this and catch up with where I'm supposed to be. Other than that, I have no other reading goals. Just like a very small list of books I want to read. You know, no big deal. I can totally do it. I'm not going to do it at all. It's not going to happen. Anyways, I have no plans for this weekend, so I really am just hoping that I can like hang out at my house, watch a few creepy movies, read these books, and just really enjoy it, get into the fall mood. So yeah, I will check in later. I'm only on page 2 and it's already made me laugh. It says, their vision is based on movement. He had been whispering to himself, pretending he was Dr. Alan Grant from his favorite book and movie, Jurassic Park. Same. He had been hoping one of the Burke sisters might play with him as Ellie Sattler, but he was too afraid to ask. They more closely resembled the Velociraptors, deadly vicious, working together as a team. I'm about 100 pages into The Wailing Woman, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm loving it. It has just completely sucked me in, and I don't want to say it's unlike anything I've ever read, but it's not what I typically read. So basically this is an urban fantasy. Sorry, it's freezing here. This is an urban fantasy that takes place in Australia, and it seems kind of modern day. There's a lot of pop culture references, so it makes me feel like it's like in the present basically. And it follows 2 main characters, Texas and Sadie, and they grew up together. Sadie is a banshee And Texas comes from a line of, like a genetic line of men that I think, kind of what I've gleaned from it, work as like a supernatural law enforcement. So basically, like, supernatural beings are living alongside humans, and humans aren't necessarily aware of them. Banshees are kind of like they're like a marginalized group. They're marginalized because people are afraid of them and people are afraid of their powers. They're not allowed to use their wail, which is kind of like what banshees are known for in legends and folklore. And when they're younger, Sophie accidentally screams when she's falling off of a jungle gym. And Texas's family comes to deal with the situation because she's broken the law. And the punishment of using your wail is death. And Texas tries to save Sadie by telling her to run. He's not successful, but Sadie isn't put to death. Instead, they just sever her vocal cords. So, I mean, I guess that's better than dying. I don't know. Anyways, then it jumps forward a couple years, and like Sadie's an adult, and her family, they're poor, and they work as cleaners, and they all have special powers that they use, but they are limited by the government. And Texas has followed in his father's and his uncle's footsteps and become this kind of like cop figure. And anyway, something weird is going on, and like Texas thinks that he's being set up, and Sadie thinks her family is being set up. It's not all been fleshed out yet, but they're kind of drawn to each other, starting to work together on something. So again, like I don't quite know what's going to happen with this. I do know that I just loved the characters, Texas and Sadie, and you can already kind of tell they're like that they have good chemistry. And I love how close-knit Sadie's family is as well. And I also am really loving like all the folklore that is kind of infused into it. I also found out that this is part of a series, like an urban fantasy series. And I'm not sure if this is standalone. Like, I understand what's happening, but there are some things like that aren't really explained that I'm confused about. Not entirely sure that this is a standalone. It does say it's number 5 on Goodreads. I am understanding it. I do think I can read it without reading the other books, and I'm going to do more research into that. Other than that, it's great so far, and I think I'm going to be able to finish it today because I'm just so into it. I'm like hating that I have to put it down. I do need a break. I've been reading for like 2 hours straight. So, yeah, this one is good. Hello, good morning. I have just rolled out of bed. I'm sat on my balcony because it is another really, really nice morning, and I just feel like they're not going to be around for much longer, so I need to take advantage of them while I can before it all goes to shit here in the UK. So last night I read I think a little bit more than 100 pages more of The Wailing Woman, and I only have about 70 to 80 pages left. I have no idea how this is going to end or like where it's going, what's going to happen, anything like that. But I'm just like so ready to find out. I'm really, really happy I picked this up. I don't want to talk too much about it because like spoilers and stuff like that, and I want everybody else to read it and find out about it. But yeah, I'm just really enjoying this, and I'm looking forward to finishing it today. I do have a few errands that I have to run. I have to go by the library, I have to vote. I will be sending my mail-in ballot from England today to California to vote. And I have to find a store that carries canned pumpkin because this country is full of heathens who don't appreciate the whatever, a pumpkin. It just is ridiculous that I have to put in this much effort to get like a human necessity. So I'll be doing that today. Other than that, I have my coffee. I have my book. I'm just going to be waiting for my husband to wake up, even though it's almost 11 and he's still asleep. And yeah, I will check in later with when I finish The Wailing Woman. Hello friends. I bought this beanie today, and when I got home I put it on to see what it looked like and then forgot to take it off, but I'm taking it. I am also gonna rock it with the tag on it for as long as possible. Anyways, I've been home for quite a while and I finished The Wailing Woman, and it's just, my heart is broken and I'm actually like kind of angry at how this ended. It didn't end bad, but just selfishly just really upset. My emotions are fucked right now. I just loved it. I loved every bit of it. I loved the relationships. I loved the story. I loved the supernatural elements. The ending I particularly liked actually, but I think that a lot of people might find it a bit predictable. But yeah, I was just into it the whole entire time. I gave it I'm gonna give it 4.5 stars because of kind of what I talked about in one of my previous clips, where it felt part of the series even though it's supposed to work as a standalone novel. And I just wish there had been a little bit more context to things. I think I would have liked it a lot more if I hadn't been like flipping back to pages wondering if I missed something and stuff like that. But besides that, just a great book, really great. I'm actually gonna order the other books that she has in this series. I guess they follow different characters, but they're all set in the same world, so that's what they are there. Yeah, I'm excited. My library has a couple of them, so yeah, I'm definitely gonna request those, and I'm really into it. It's about 9 now, so still fairly early considering it's a Saturday. So I am going to, I think I might make some hot chocolate and then watch Hocus Pocus and start The Woman in Black. So this is fairly short, so I'm hoping to like finish this tonight or tomorrow morning to stay like on track for my goals for the weekend, which I feel confident about, but also I know that confidence is a lie. Anyways, I will check in later. Yeah, bye. Happy Sunday. I woke up this morning with the Sunday blues having already started. I am so stressed out today. This next week I have 3 job interviews, literally back to back, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So I am incredibly anxious about them. And tomorrow is like a really important one. It's like one that I really want and one that I really need to prepare for. So I just have that stress Sunday feeling times 100. I am like 2 chapters into The Woman in Black. I am liking it. Like, I already got those creepy vibes. I'm into it, but at the same time, my mind is just like all over the place with everything going on tomorrow and the entire week that I haven't been able to focus on it really. I think it's like the language and the writing style. It's kind of like it kind of has that like dense classic feeling, even though it's extremely readable. It just is hard to focus on at the moment. I am gonna just sit down and try to read a little bit more because I'm trying to like relax and get my mind off everything before I do some more work on like preparation and stuff like that. But if I keep finding that I can't really focus my mind on it, I might put it down for right now and pick up another book. But we'll see. I'm about to have my first cup of coffee and it's just so needed today. And I'm gonna try to convince my husband to take me out to breakfast because I just feel like that's what you need when you wake up and you're already like on edge. I just need some breakfast. Get me some breakfast, please. Anyways, here we go. Hello. I am 100% aware that I have not updated one time today, besides this morning. It has been a very stressful day, full of job interview preparation and eating my feelings. Just gonna be honest about it. I also got my second pumpkin spice latte in 2 days, and I am very ashamed at the fact that I have now spent 10 pounds on coffee. Like, plus all the other coffee I've drank today. Yeah, so I've not done any reading today. Like, it's just been one of those days where I've just been very stressed and just trying to focus on the things that need to get done. But I feel confident. I have prepared. I'm going to prepare a little bit more tonight, but I feel prepared enough to just like relax for a little bit. I'm going to eat dinner. I'm going to watch a movie. I'm going to read my book. And then, yeah, that's all. That's it. That's what I'm going to do. That's all I'm focused on right now. No time to be stressed. Too blessed to be stressed. I will check in later. I'm just checking in one last time because I totally realized that it may seem like I have worn the same outfit multiple days in a row, and you would be correct. I live in my pajamas. This is why I need a job. Okay, hey, ignore my pajamas. I love Toy Story. It is what it is. I just wanted to stop in and update you guys before I dip out for the rest of the evening. That I am halfway through The Woman in Black, and like it was just going swimmingly for about 50 pages, and then all of a sudden things just got really, really creepy, and I am creeped out. And I also was listening to this like haunted house ambiance video, and it was just like, why did I do that? Like, I'm already anxious because of what I have going on tomorrow, so I decided to pick up a haunted house story and then also like pair that with haunted house music, as if my poor little heart I am on edge. I am on edge. Anyways, this book is just crazy already. I just read a chapter where like he gets lost in mist, and for some reason I find that like so incredibly scary. I find that so creepy. And it just, the writing just really captured the creepiness of that. Actually, the writing kind of reminds me of the beginning chapters of Dracula. If you've ever read that, it kind of has the same vibe. The narration kind of sounds similar. So I'm definitely getting like weird Dracula vibes, even though I know it's not a similar story. But yeah, I'm just like really creeped out, and I just wanted to put an update in because I think I'm gonna finish this tonight. It's like 11. I don't have to be up super early tomorrow, so I think I might just like hunker down with a cup of tea and like finish this because 1, I feel like I can't sleep without finishing it, and 2, I just need it out of my life like as soon as possible. So yeah, I will update you guys tomorrow morning on how the rest of the reading went. And yeah, good night. I'm about to go in for my interview. Wish me luck. Okay, friends, I just finished my interview. I think it went really well. It was actually like a really great interview experience because they sent me the questions ahead of time, which it's just like, thank you. And also there was a second part to it where I kind of just had like an informal chat with the other people like in the same role that I would be in, like as part of my team. So that was kind of nice to just like meet them, see if we vibed. So overall, like a pretty stress-free experience on top of like my own anxiety and stuff. So yeah, I think it went well, except I'm not gonna hear back till the end of next week. It's Monday and I'm just like, I need to know now. Anyways, back to the purpose of this video. I finished last night The Woman in Black, and this book was incredibly creepy. It just had this like eerie sense of dread until about halfway through, and then things kind of like popped off, and it kept me reading. I mean, I read the first 2 chapters like on Saturday night, and then it was like from the 3rd chapter on, I just like read it straight through. I thought it was really, really good. I would give this 4 out of 5 stars. The reason I want to give it 5 stars, even though I did find it like really creepy and like a really interesting ghost story, is I just wanted more. Like the ghost aspect of it, like the supernatural aspect of it, it's explained but just not enough for me. Like I want some more of the story. I want to know what the hell is happening in this house, not just that it's happening. You know, he's just like, oh, it's a ghost, okay. Like, no, why is she a ghost? I just wanted a tiny bit more from it. Like, it's a pretty short book. I feel like if it's just like 20 or 30 pages longer, it could have been a lot more like successful for me. But other than that, I really, really liked it. I really did. I watched the Daniel Radcliffe movie ages ago, like when it first came out. I can't remember if I liked it or not. I can't remember what happened in it. But then I was watching the trailer last night after finishing this, and it just looks very different than the book. But then I heard that there's like a BBC TV adaptation from the 80s that is supposed to be super scary. But it's not out on DVD until like the middle of October, so I probably won't be getting to the movie of this anytime soon. Anyways, it is about 1 p.m. on Monday. I still have 11 hours to finish The Only Good Indians. I am finally picking this book up, and I am so excited. I just have been waiting forever. It's one of those books that you put off because you know it's going to be good. You've heard good things, and you just kind of want it to sit there. But now I am ready. I'm starting this. I'm doing it. I don't know if I'll be able to finish it tonight. I'm definitely not going to get to the Max Brooks book, which is okay though, because next week I will be participating in the Kindle Clear Out Readathon, which is a week of just reading books that you have on your Kindle or your tablet. So I will be getting to it then. So that's okay. But I do want to finish this. Will I be able to? I don't know. We will see. Yeah, let's do it. So it is almost midnight on Monday, and I haven't really filmed that much today. It's been kind of a weird day. I've been like not really busy, but just, I don't know, I found it hard to just like focus on things and get anything done. So I've mostly just been like trying to relax and like kind of soothe my anxiety a little bit. Around 9, I picked up The Only Good Indians, and then just really haven't been able to put it down since. And I'm now 155 pages into it. And honestly, I had to put it down because it's actually just brutal. And I'm liking it. Like, I think it took about like 40 pages for it to like really get going. And then once it got going, I was just like mind blown almost. And then I've come to the end of part 1, and I just decided like, this is heavy shit. Like, I have to put this down because it was like physically affecting me in a way. Sometimes I'd just be reading it and then just be like, it ramped up so well. Like, it's like, it starts off really slow and like kind of creepy and kind of eerie, and then it just like progressively just gets worse and worse and worse. The way that the author did that, to me, was just amazing. The fact that you can like control the pace of the story that well. I'm really liking it. I just can't read that kind of like gore, I guess, so late at night. So I am going to put it down for the night. I did not read 4 books, but I read like 3.5 books, or 2.5 books. So I feel like that is like pretty good. I did know that I wasn't going to finish 4 books at the beginning. I just was very ambitious. But that's okay, because I feel like I could finish this tomorrow or the next day. I'm not in a rush, especially now that I know what I've gotten into. And I'm gonna sign off from this vlog and try to watch something funny and light just to balance things out. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any comments about any of the books I read or started this week, or anything that I got up to, I would love to hear from you in the comments down below. And I am looking forward to this next week with the Kindle Clear Out Readathon and doing another vlog for that. But other than that, thank you again, and happy reading.